Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
De Bruyne. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's good running with the ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! No, he's missed it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's Hakimi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Diaz.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's worked it through.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Well, that looks a decent ball. That looks a good ball through. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Messi. Mohamed Salah. This looks promising. Not a hint of offside here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nicely aimed pass. Still goalless. Messi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Donatoni tries one from range. Lee Kang-in can see things others simply cannot. He's picked his way through. Has crossed into the middle. Keeper's dealt with that.
It's always intriguing to see just how much influence Bonucci has over the game here.
Part of a famous back three, of course, that is written into Italian footballing folklore.
Yeah, and he was the most adept with his feet and build-up play, Peter. I would say his style of play is more sweeper-like. It's going to be his job to mop up anything the backline wins back and then start zipping passes left, right and over the top.
Incoming delivery. Inter go in front. Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Mohamed Salah.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's picked out the run. Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He'll try from distance. Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Bonucci is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And the through ball. Ah, that's a fine interception. And this is Mohamed Salah. Donadoni. Shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. De Bruyne goes short. Oh, nice touch. Goes for a shot! That's put paid to the danger. And that's a throw-in. Knocks it into space. Great defending, strong and determined. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Yamal. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. De Bruyne.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Aimed beyond the defence. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that pass isn't the best. Roberto Baggio, looking to be a menace in the final third. Donadoni, driving forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. And it's Hakimi. Pings in across. And that's the keeper's ball. And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Away we go again.
Sheffield really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Donatoni. Hakimi. That's an imaginative pass. And he's picked it up out wide. Diaz. Oh, well measured. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, Peter, I don't think...
Can he finish? And a neat finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Cafu. He's played it long. Antonetti. Nice looking ball. He's in plenty of space here. Space for him to turn and look. Nicely shaped cross.
Sheffield clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Roberto Baggio. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Tries a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7. Viene sostituito.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from his shapes to shoot? Oh, good finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted. It's Drogba! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Great vision. And this is Van Basten. So much time and space here. Messi. Yamal. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Diaz. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, this is a great chance! Fantastic from Van Basten! A finish right from the top draw! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bonucci. Xavi Alonso, distributed tidily. And it's Hakimi. That has been cut short. Rijkaard.
Cambio di giocatori.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Played out wide. Park Ji-sung. He's having a shot! Well, that is remarkable.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Tries to pass it through. He's got away. Van Basten! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own.
Gol! Ha segnato
Sharp,
all'80° minuto.
simple, satisfying.
Numero 7.
He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.